Ladies and gentlemen, I have been handed a very important bulletin here today. You're going to notice a startling lack of Marky Mark for a while. We're not sure how long. He has no idea. But this isn't bad news. His son has come 3 entire days early. The only unfortunate thing
Yeah.
about that is they're missing the play that they were going to go watch today, but hey, this is a great thing. We're very, very happy. Flood the chat with big ups because honestly, he's a beautiful, healthy boy. We're very happy for him here. The birth of his son is sponsored by who, Flame?
Martin Mancini.
You better believe it. You can check him out on Amazon.
Oh, by the way, his books, some of his books are in physical copy, and guess who finally ordered a physical copy of the first book?
Good.
Yeah,
Leave a review.
I will. I got a coworker of mine who's really interested in reading. He hates reading on screens because how small the letters are. I told him, "Oh, here, I'll get a physical copy. You can have it."
Yeah, but huge, big, massive ups. Mark's having a good time. Look at him go. This went from a dull day to a pretty interesting one, real quick.
Good.
Yeah, I was happy to hear.
Yeah,
Congrats to the new mom and dad. Congrats, I say.
Good on them.
they put in all the work. We just had to watch, sit back, and go, congratulations.
Um,
Now we just have to hope and pray that he's not a big fan of the I'm Up Europe game.
oh, if that kid is anything like Mark, then they definitely are.
That kid is gonna wait
They're in for a
until they're.
long session of it.
If that kid's anything like Mark, that thing is going to know exactly when they're just about to hit REM sleep.
Oh yeah. That kid's gonna know how to hit all the right buttons to piss them off.
Instantly. It's gonna be horrible. It's gonna be grating. Mark's gonna hate every minute of it. He's gonna wake up some days and go, I'm gonna fucking hate this kid. Why did he get this from me?
Something tells me Mark was a good kid. He turned into a monster. I'm just kidding. Mark's wonderful. He's a great friend to the channel. Incredible person. We're happy to know him.
Yeah, we love him.
It's just unfortunate he had to bow out when things are gonna start cranking back up to 100 here because
Yeah.
we're about to
How it
go
works.
from 0 to 100 and faster, and you can even go, hey, what happened?
Faster than you can say whiplash.
It's just how it works sometimes. Real life likes to get in the way.
Yes.
Wish him
Yep.
best of luck.
A good thing for it to get in the way of, though.
Well, I was gonna say, Trucker, you remember the joke from last session from my game?
Yeah,
Ever swears the dog. What?
I heard that.
Yeah,
I heard that.
dog's been going wild.
Oh, Della Willow. Did you just want him to hear your voice? What's up with your eye, baby?
Well, probably the lean, the purple orange soda that she's been
Lean.
getting into.
No, her left eye's got a weird glossiness to it.
Ah, I wonder what that could be.
Not like that. My dog is not on anything.
Please don't have it be damaged. I don't want to hear puppy getting hurt eye.
Nah, probably just some dirt.
I'm
She
thinking
probably just
with allergies. Her breed is very prone to allergies.
Uh-huh.
got.
They get the sniffles very easily.
Yeah, she gets
That's
sniffles
sad.
and runny noses and runny eyes really bad.
Nah, it's
But
just
no,
it'll be fine.
and if you two want to help Mark with his baby, subscribe to the Subscribe Star because his portion of money will help go to diapers and baby formula, or at least diapers and wet wipes. Lots and lots of wet wipes.
Also, we kind of floated the idea that if you ruin a recording by saying a no-no word in the first 5 minutes, you got to put $1 in the swear jar.
And all money square jar goes to the baby.
That's only happened once so far, but once is enough.
Mm-hmm. Oh, whoop! I'm in the wrong game.
It'd be. Oh man, I don't know.
He's-
I thought I had something for the beginning of this, but kind of lost it.
I mean, we're just running our mouth. That's kind of what we do. Just have fun with it.
Oh, I know it. I thought I had something this time. Like I thought of something earlier, and then I lost it.
Yeah.
Not important. Oh,
Ooh,
sorry.
I have something to mention if you're interested to hear it.
Mention it. I'll mention my thing after.
So, as you all know, I messaged you guys privately to roll specific D4s and pick a specific CR creature. Quit biting me, huh? Why you biting? I have just about finished with the remainder of the creatures in the CR settings. Do not peek, okay? Nobody peek.
Okay.
You guys are gonna love what you're gonna love the stupidity that this is gonna be.
I mean, peek at what exactly?
Right.
You're so I'm gonna pull the curtain back and explain a little bit. You guys have basically specific like character sheets that are like monster sheets that I did some editing to. This will be what you get to play to help run my playtest or something. That's why I was like, I'm gonna have you guys pick monsters. You get to play these monsters and stuff.
But for my announcement here, Trucker and I have started a new show called the M&T Show. The first episode uploaded Friday. I don't know what day it's going to permanently be uploaded on. It's probably just whenever I can, I get the whim. But we recorded a handful of episodes already, and we plan to keep on doing that. So far, a lot of positivity coming from that one. Handful of people letting me know that they're going to go watch 1408 based off of our recommendation.
I hear a growly puppy.
Yeah, she's growling at me because I'm trying to pour me a cup of grape soda and she wants some.
If she only wanted it, there's some of that grape cough syrup.
He's not getting cough syrup.
Dad, please. There's something caught in my throat.
The reason we got so much
Can
cough
you
syrup
guys
is
stop?
I've been sick.
I was mid-rip when you guys were making those jokes, and you fucking killed me.
Hey,
Dad,
playing with baby.
please, Dad. Can't you hear it?
Oh,
It's
Christ.
chaos.
Yeah,
Please.
you caught me at a bet.
Can't
You
you
caught me at the
hear-
perfect moment. So
Can't
you
you
choked,
hear
so I
the
wound up fucking
scratches?
choking.
She's got more sass and drama than all y'all put together. We're just saying something.
Dad, please, my throat's killing me. Just give me a
Oh,
little cold.
please.
Yeah, they're
Just
they're
a sip,
talking about
brother.
you, sweetheart. They're talking about you.
All I need is just a little bit. I'll be better, I promise.
Oh my god.
Just a
Okay.
little bit to wet the whistle. Just a little. Just a little.
Just need something to coat my throat real quick, please. I promise this will be the last time.
I need something to take the edge off.
It's been a long day.
Dad, just wake up.
Christ. That's all I need, please. Oh my god.
The problem, so this little one
We're
shot up.
degenerates.
He had basically a growth spurt overnight. She was not even big enough to get on the bed. She's now big enough to jump on the bed, and we caught her on camera. This dumbass knows how to jump from the bed up to the edge of the. Yes, I'm talking about you. Jump to the dresser, knock stuff off the dresser.
She heard that.
Yeah, she did. She's like, "Why are you telling my secrets?"
It's a strange paper. Oh, whoopsie.
It's all secret.
She was such a small, precious thing, and now she's, fiending for the grape soda.
What has my daughter become?
Well,
She's
look,
fiending for cough medicine.
Next thing you know, it'll be all night benders in the crate.
And then there's gonna be strange dog she's bringing home. I don't want my little girl to grow up.
Flame will be grabbing the shotgun. I just want to talk to him.
I just want to talk to. I just want to talk. I just want to kill.
your
No daughter
garbage,
of mine's going outside dressed like that.
your garbage golden retriever was caught at my daughter's crate a little while ago. You can't explain.
Oh my god!
I don't want you hanging out with that Doberman kid from across the tracks.
I'd rather hang out with a Doberman than a golden retriever.
That
At least it wasn't a Rottweiler.
that stupid basset hound kid is gonna make you stupid. I don't want you playing with him anymore.
At least it wasn't a King Corso bully from across the yard. I hate his ass.
I can't talk evil about King Corsos. My dad has a King Corso, Izzy. She is the most beautiful thing in the world.
Well, speaking of beautiful things and worlds, I suppose we could get started here. We got a lot to cover. We'll hit the music here. Why is it so loud? Because this browser is loud. All right.
I heard that.
Alright, I'm back. And I don't have to worry about.
That's frustrating.
How's that?
Sorry about the black screen of doom. I'm trying to get that fixed.
I gotta go mute for a minute.
I'll just mute so I don't keep my mumbling to myself.
Probably for the best. Let's see, was I capable of writing any kind of recap? I doubt it. I've been getting kind of sloppy on that one. Those are not what I'm looking for.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh, here we go. In last week's episode, Omen the Monk does business. A new friend is made. Nimbleton the Fighter gets reprimanded, and Elijah the Ranger gets roasted. We'll find out what's happening with that right now, as you guys all begin to wake up.
That is distressingly accurate.
I would certainly hope so.
I just imagine Celine's just staring down at Omen. Oh, good, you're finally awake.
Oh, that's gonna take some getting used to. How'd you sleep, if you could at all?
I don't sleep, remember? Also, I think you might have sleep apnea. There's moments in your sleep you just kind of stop breathing.
I did have to deal with a sleep wraith effect attached to me for a while, so that's probably after effects of that being dispelled.
In fact,
what happened?
Oh.
No,
in
go ahead.
fact, Chaos.
Yes.
Ever since the wraith got removed, you haven't had a dream.
Ooh.
Ah, so that's the unintended consequence of that.
No REM sleep? God, man. Bruh.
It doesn't sound like no REM sleep, it sounds like no dreaming.
A dreamless sleep. Essentially, I have it from I deal with it in real life.
Yeah, I've
Essentially,
had it a bunch of times.
your brain just shuts off and it just turns right on. It's like you don't even realize you went to sleep.
You're just cold starting a car in the middle of January.
Essentially, yeah, it's a cold start wake up.
It sucks is what it is.
And talk to me. If we ever get the chance to get a machine to record dreams, you know for a fact I'm gonna see if I can actually. I'm gonna get that for myself. See if I can actually dream at all.
Oh, dude, that'd be so cool.
Anyway.
Dude. Anyway, sorry.
I imagine
That's the
you
thing. Like,
sorry.
he'll just like look to the side for a second. How's that? Actually, I have been having dreamless sleeps lately, so.
Mayor, with would I know anything at all about dream wraiths or wraiths in general?
An Arcana check, but
High DC, I'd wager.
Can I put a
Like-
disadvantage on me? Like, can I impose an own disadvantage? She was never like a big like I'm studious. She was a free adventurous woman.
then yeah, it would definitely be disadvantage.
Okay. After you roll 20 real quick, I'll get my own dice after this. That is a 9.
Eh, whatever.
Like, I'm fucking up.
If you say so.
I imagine you all make it downstairs, finally, for breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you guys get down there, Jezza, Liza, and Lillian are already down there, and Jezza just goes, there's a note for you on the table.
Towards all of us.
I don't know, somebody pick it up and read it.
Omen will just shrug her shoulders and pick it up and do so.
On the note, you see written, "Hey guys, I had a lot to take care of. I'll be gone a while. NN."
And
And as you look around, you realize Nimbleton, Nixley Nimbleton himself, is not around.
Nix.
I
So
gotta
it
be
seems he
honest with
finally
you.
got motivated enough to do something without falling asleep for once.
well, I mean,
Oh, he's
maybe he found a really comfortable napping spot, and he's just gonna take the longest nap ever recorded.
And possibly died due to not taking care of his other needs.
You could become one of me.
That's mildly terrifying.
Aw, thank you.
No, you don't understand. He's been yammering on about this thing called the Great Spider or whatever, and he's been, ever since he got that necklace, he's been a much more dangerous archer as a result of him being able to run along the walls and such.
I love spiders. I wish you would have told me about it.
Right.
His Omen's eyes shrink. You really should reconsider what you say about spiders, considering what's the size of the spider in question. We
Is it
saw
one-
them, and to say they were colossal, even from far away, would be an understatement.
What's worse is this thing, this other spider he keeps yammering about. He seems to think that it is even larger than those.
Ooh. Go on. Do tell me more.
What did he call that thing, Omen? Like the grand something spider?
Grand.
Great something?
Grand Old Spider. I think.
No, hang on.
Mayor,
He's
What
gonna
on?
like
make for a check.
he's gonna
Nothing,
like tap his forehead with his paw for a second. Grand Arch Spider, I think is what he called it.
Right.
What do I make for a check, I guess?
That'd be another history with disadvantage.
Can I argue for straight? I actually cast a lot of spider-based spells.
No, because there's you have no concept of how old this thing is.
Hey, I've got a good history modifier, so
This is like a great old one, the thing that should not be.
well, a little bit of 19, but it's a 9.
Must be some spider.
I'm big spider.
As you guys are getting about midway through the meal, you just hear a loud banging at the door. And Lillian, out of pure instinct, she just slams her fork on the table. Come in! Very clearly irritated that somebody would be at the door at this hour.
Oh, I like her.
And he like catches himself before he says, like after he says it.
Or just a side eye. Care to explain to the rest of the class, Elijah, or are you just gonna let that just be as it is?
Oh yes, explanations would be mighty fine, says Captain Corporal Jail as he makes his way to the table.
Oh.
Nope. I have nothing to explain, no need for elaboration. Why are you here?
Oh, where are my manners? Well, technically I'm well within my right. I got it screamed at to come in. I was sent by the king to come and fetch you guys. Because apparently, according to all reports that I received from Sheriff Colm over here and Miss Lillian, you guys tend to wander off, so they sent a carriage.
I just got here. How do I wander off? How do you have reports?
No, they were talking about the other one who was part of our group before you. Dwarven fellow goes by the name Arcane Braids.
Did you
All
ever
of
find?
you wander off a lot.
How? I just got here.
Omen will just look off to the side of that,
I
I
don't
think that's
know
your-
you.
I think that's hearsay on my account. I don't wander.
Yes, I
I
know
go
it's hearsay
places-
on your account.
I go places with purpose.
Yes, everybody's innocent. None of you are in jail. You don't need to plead with me. Just following
Not yet.
orders.
Very well.
Well-
As long-
Where the hell are my guards, by the way?
Well, since nobody told them that they weren't allowed to leave the mayor's office, they've essentially made the mayor's office their home. And since you gave them the order to follow our orders or die,
When did I send them to the mayor's office? Didn't I leave them at your office?
Well, yeah, that's where they are now. That's
That's where I live.
you set them on us, told them they weren't allowed to leave, and they've been there ever since.
Oh. Ooh.
Like they don't even go home at the end of the day. So they've got bonus points for loyalty, but
Oh man, I forgot.
yeah, you
Lu-
certainly did, Chief.
and I hope you don't take this as an insult, but it kind of calls into question your leadership abilities if you're just now thinking about them.
Well, it's been peaceful ever since you guys captured all the big bads. So this is actually a comment on how well you're doing, not a comment on how bad I'm doing. And since I hired you, this really reflects good on me.
I mean,
One of those.
the argument can also be made that a group of out-of-town chuckles like us finally doing your job doesn't really lend credence to, well, you.
You say your version, I say mine. Everybody's got their own story, and they'll stick to it.
Well, do we at least have a few minutes to get ready for this? Like, properly ready for this? I mean, this is supposed to be some kind of, to-do, right?
Well, of course, you can get ready, and then now we have an extra stop to make, so we shouldn't be getting there until, Well, right on time.
Extra stop. What are you talking about?
Well, I gotta go collect my men.
I bet they'll be happy to actually be able to go to their homes for the first time in a while.
Yeah, in fact, I'm going to go over there and just tell them to take the month off. Maybe the rest of the year. With pay.
You might want to keep Vessa on hand, though.
Wait, Vessa's
Because-
still there?
Yeah, surprisingly, considering her rather flippant nature. But bonus points to her for actually sticking around as opposed to just deciding to wander off if she ever felt like it.
Well, she's not under my control. She's above or adjacent to me.
Well, consider that points in your favor with how much she respects your opinion and your what you perceive as suggestions. She perceives with enough respect to be considered orders without much complaint.
What specifically did she say?
Well, when I talked to her, she said she came in here. No one told her to leave. I live here now. She lived there. She offered me a place to stay. I took it. My summer home now.
Practically the same thing to me, too. She was
Mhm.
told to stay there, so she stayed there, and she claims she lives in that building now, so...
He's just trying to stay away from the castle. Whatever. She's happy. Literally nothing I can do about it. Congratulations, boys. She lives there now.
What's wrong with the castle? Why does she want to go there?
Something about it being too nice, which makes it awful.
Oh, I get that.
Yeah, she said she was a war surgeon, so she's used to the griminess of a field hospital.
Yeah. Boy, is she.
No, I'm not even gonna ask.
It's best you don't. I was in that war.
Is it true that it never changes?
Oh, no, you'd be shocked by how much it changes. Especially when they get the wizards involved. Boy, you want to see change.
Oh, yes. Y'all's fighting has changed a lot since I was a kid.
And that was when, 1,000 years ago?
Yeah, who the hell are you again?
Oh, Celine Sadar. And you tall old gentleman, what is yours?
Ooh. I hope this is a friendly visit.
Oh, I have no hold of the crown. I don't care about that stuff.
Okay, then. I'm doing much better now, thanks for asking.
No, don't worry. And she's gonna do the thing of like kind of get close to him, but not like I'm in your face about it. Like, don't worry. I don't care about the crown over there.
Good.
Wait. Never mind. No comment.
She doesn't know. You do realize she doesn't know that. Yeah, she knows what's his name is dead, but she doesn't know who's in charge. You guys
No.
know it's a dragon.
I'm making a comment of the general, like, nature of, hi there, big boy.
Yes, you're
Are-
more than welcome to make a comment.
Aren't you a tall glass of water?
I should. No, I don't know. I wouldn't do that. I don't think she'd do that kind of talking.
No, she's the flirty aunt type.
Yeah.
Something tells me that'd be more of the she finds her favorite and teases them.
Exactly.
Well, finish up breakfast, guys. Enjoy it. Don't eat too much, though. The feast is gonna be beyond comprehension.
Omen will just look at Corporal Joe for a second. Do you even have
Inside.
any idea how much monks have to eat in order to keep up with our training?
No, and I don't care. Thanks for asking.
Is there gonna be any blood sausage there?
Oh, I'm sure there will be.
Kind of.
Could I like insight that statement?
Go
Beyond
ahead.
Comprehension.
Oh,
No.
He's talking about the feast. Chalker's talking about the feast, Flame, not you.
if you'd like.
Just to see if he's like trying to hint at something.
Sure.
I don't think an 8's gonna get me anything.
No, but now you're really paranoid.
Which matches character perfectly anyway, so. Oh, Elijah scarfs down the eggs and bacon, and I have to go try to put this suit on. I'm out of practice.
Yeah, you're right. I have to fit into my stuff as well. He'll quickly Omen will polish off his omelet and just quickly pack away his dishes. He's hoping I can actually get the fold right. Last time I wound up tripping over my own 2 feet. He'll just mumble that last bit to himself as he walks away.
Well, I better get my dress on. I'd rather look beautiful for this.
You guys take about, hour and a half to get ready, depending. But, eventually you do make it back down. Everybody's, in various states of waiting or just showing up.
By the way, when Omen comes down with his outfit, as opposed to letting his hair just fall down like a curtain behind him, he's got it done up like a ponytail. Like a top, like a sort of, what's the word? Top knot ponytail style.
So no rat tail for you, huh?
No, not a rat tail. A full-on, like, properly bound up, no bangs hanging from either side of his face.
I got you.
He's also taking a minute to clean himself up with just general, well, just a quick little, wash up, but also having a little bit of a, what's the word? Nah, I lost it, so I'm not gonna add it.
Lillian's the last to come down, looking somehow more beautiful than ever.
I meet her at the bottom of the stairs.
Is something the matter?
No.
Well, now I just feel underdressed compared to her.
It's
If anybody cares to notice, Elijah's pocket square and tie match her dress.
Oh, she notices immediately.
Yeah, I would say if anybody's gonna notice.
I guess I'll just say this. Celine was probably not like the first down, but probably like second. As I said, that black and red dress, the nice V slit down the back. Her hair comes down like a nice, what's the one braid that goes down the back? I'm trying to think, like the one big braid down the back of the head.
A braid.
Is it just called a braid?
Yes.
I don't know, man. I'm tired.
Like a French braid?
Yes, I believe French braid is what I'm thinking. Like one long French braid down the back with looks like silver and gold woven into it. And she keeps these like very nice metallic waving bracers around her forearms. And she's got just a little bit of blush on her face with like a little bit of black makeup just under the eyes to really make her face pop. And yes, her lipstick is black. I love that.
Would Omen be right? Omen would be about the. I guess he'd be the third down, or actually, he'd probably be the first.
Yeah, that would make a little more sense.
I thought you were first.
Yeah, Jezza would have been very quickly behind you, so it's almost a tie because he doesn't. He's never not been dressed fairly nice, so it doesn't take him very long to look nice.
I guess middle of the pack for Elijah.
Yeah, Omen will just be like mildly fussing at his yukata. The the lighter blue of the fabric contrasting with the darker blue of his skin in a rather nice. I still feel like I should have gone for something a different shade. Maybe violet? No, it wouldn't.
No, sweetheart. You look fabulous.
I feel like it just blends too well, and from a distance, people have to squint to make me out.
Oh, you don't want to stand out like a sore thumb either.
You
That's
look completely different than everybody else in this entire country, so don't worry about it. You stand out just fine.
He'll snort a little at that. I guess if you got a point to make, you got a point to make. But
Yeah,
it'll just stop picking at the hem.
the blue
All right.
really brings out the blue in your blue.
Yeah.
He'll roll his eyes, reach behind the belt, and fish out the flask for a second. And you'll wonder why I fucking drink. But
Already,
I'm not
Omen?
gonna. He'll just turn to look and just tuck it back in his waistband.
It's not even.
And
9
that's why I
o'clock
say
yet,
shit.
bud.
And that's why I say it as a joke.
Well, it's about 11 at this point.
Besides, I'm going to wait until we're at the party, and give whoever might be watching the impression that I have my guard down.
You guys make it outside, and you see one of those troop carriers again, pulled by a lot of, 8 Clydesdales. The back lowers, and you guys go inside, and it's very nice in there, actually. It looks like they had converted it for this specific thing.
Huh. Seats are nice and padded. No.
Welcome to the king's own carriage.
Wow.
Oh.
fancy.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember that, Slillian says offhandedly.
Nobody damage anything. We do not want to be drawn and quartered for scratching the upholstery.
Captain Corporal Jail just looks at you guys, don't worry about it, and he pulls out a dagger and he just drags it across one of the backs of the seats, and you just watch it starting to repair itself.
I was gonna say, you see Celine like picking at it with her claw-like nails. Fascinating.
That's useful.
That's certainly something, all right.
Choose the dice.
I'm no expert in magic, but that kind of self-repair has got to be not cheap, at least.
Well, he's the king.
Apparently, money can't buy happiness, but it can buy you all the protection you want. He'll say that last little bit to himself.
I'm sorry, but the whole notion of money not buying happiness must have come from people who never had to count coppers.
You guys make a very sudden stop, and Corporal Jail gets out. You assume it's at the office, and even the back stays open because he doesn't, put it back up. And you just keep hearing, "Yes, I'm serious. Go home. Please go home."
Your wife and kids miss you. Go home.
Those guys legitimately do need a rest. That poor girl's been there ever since her sister died, and wasn't even given leave to mourn. That's kind of messed up on Jail's part.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Yep, sister died in the line of duty, and Corporal Jail said, "Fuck you. You you don't get time off to mourn.
Kind of one of the reasons I don't like him. Just stay here. Your sister just died a brutal death, but stay here. You know, never mind.
Well, he
You got
never
work to
spoke to him again. He had work to do.
Holy.
Corporal Jail comes back looking rather embarrassed.
Everything all right there,
Major.
Corporal?
No. This is probably my second biggest mistake in my career.
I mean, you realize, you know, her sister died and she hasn't been able to mourn or attend a service. She's been stuck here, right?
Well, you know, at the same time, Vesa could have dismissed them.
Do
Maybe
you
she
also
didn't
know
think-
what Vessa's like?
Maybe she didn't think she had the authority.
She knows damn well what authority she has.
And you expected her to be willing to do that?
No. He just shrugs at you like, I don't know what you're expecting, man. This is... You guys get moving again, and it takes hours. Thankfully, there's enough room to, you know, stand up and move around in here, but you are in the carriage for like 4 hours to get across the city to get to the castle. So you're getting there at about 3 in the afternoon.
Does it always take this
Damn.
long to make this trip?
I mean, not unless you can fly.
Yes.
So in order for you guys to show up at our door, well, Jez's door this morning, y'all left the castle at like what, 4?
5.
God. When do you people sleep?
Who's got time to sleep?
Elijah's just gonna like slowly look over at Omen.
What?
I thought you'd have something to say on this matter. Well, with you know, never mind.
I don't like it being brought up every 5 seconds, Elijah.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming she, because we made fun of you for the whole girlfriend thing, but she got kicked out. I mean, how do we know she didn't go somewhere else?
Considering as she was being ripped out of my head, I could hear her shrieking at the top of her lungs. Yeah, by the way, that was fucking painful to hear.
I mean, could there also be more than one of these things?
She was a mere fragment of what she was. There were pieces like coins that go with the necklace that once put together can create a spell that'll put an entire city to sleep.
Really?
According to Vesa, it was used once. And it was either used once or nearly completed in being used once.
Anyway, sleep is important. Corporal, jail, it's kind of important.
As you guys are starting to get up, you see just how incredible this structure is. It is massive. The stairs going up are massive. Just these beautiful greenish white stones forever. It's almost like a strange marble.
Somebody definitely likes to get their exercise in.
As you guys are starting to hit the first step, rows of guards are, marching down the opposite ends and just starting to stand still to basically, welcome you in.
Nice reception.
Certainly impressive, to say the least. Shall we, gentlemen?
I, I see why you didn't leave that many times, Lillian. I would hate to go up and down these stairs every day.
Yeah, thankfully I was kidnapped the last time because I wasn't about to leave ever again.
I don't blame you. There's always too many steps. Good lord, the number of steps here. I think you have double what my place had.
Considering double of 0, 0, yeah.
I said had, not have. My place don't got shite no more.
Well, the Palace of Sidars does not have any steps leading up to it.
I thought it did.
Nope.
I'm sorry. Memory's backwards on that one.
You guys finally make it to the big door where these giant trolls start dragging the doors open. These doors are like the heaviest looking iron doors you have ever seen in your life, and they are massive.
I'm sorry, did you say trolls?
Yes.
So are we talking about like the Black Gate size doors, or like the doors of Moria doors, or they're like 30 feet high?
That one. Like Moria.
Why do they insist on building the doors so big?
It's a stack.
Opulence.
Huh?
Opulence.
Opulence?
The stature thing.
This comes off as
A war.
This comes off as pretentious to me.
I mean, it's
Sorry,
hard to
Lillian.
war.
Pretentious to you, home to me.
I mean, that's just crazy.
Oh, you haven't seen anything yet.
So these are like 30 feet high, 10 feet thick doors.
Yeah, these
It's
are...
ridiculous.
If you started to try to break down the doors, they would finally start to crack after your how many ever great grandchildren were born. It would take a long time.
Not even John Henry could break his way through these doors. Got it.
Yeah, John Henry would have to take turns with Paul Bunyan to get these things open.
Dude, I was literally thinking of him just a minute ago. I'm like, I wonder if these two fuckers could do it. Nope.
As you enter, you're starting to see just what Lillian means, as you're seeing these giant, there's like 5 or 6 giant towering fountains just pouring water. It sounds like a waterfall in here.
Wow.
And it is very bright in here. which is also very shocking considering the size of this structure.
How bright are we talking? Like studio bright? Like there's just a light in every damn corner and every side of the room to make it bright as a mirror, or
Are we talking about an unnatural level of brightness?
We'll say unnatural because, I mean, magic.
okay? Is it just a light spell, or is it like a daylight spell? Like would my character be feeling uncomfortable in all the daylight?
You know what? Go ahead and roll a perception.
Natural 20.
As you're looking at the center, gigantic, what is basically a column, which makes up one of the fountains, you do actually see like what looks to be a miniature sun.
Oh, great sunlight.
Turns into the moon at nighttime.
Oh, good. Make it turn into the moon now.
Is the moon out now?
I don't give a shit. It will be soon enough.
It works off of the cycle of the actual sun and moon, not off of your whim.
Be fair with you, I don't like the moon. Or I don't like the sun, I mean.
You just hear from the back, shocking, from Jezza.
Keep it up, and I'll give you a whipping.
Mm-hmm.
You're not too big to get an ass whipping, Jezza.
You have
Well,
no
based on
authority
his-
here.
Based on his new fiance, he might be into. And then I just kind of stop.
Would you
New
care?
fiance? I've not heard anything about this.
Would you care for me to spoil some fun for you too, Elijah, or are you happy?
No, I'm fine. I'm sorry, boss. I'm just kind of blown away by the
Quit while you're ahead, Elijah.
excess
Quit while you're ahead.
beauty of this place. The excessive beauty of this place is phenomenal.
You haven't seen the vault.
Vault.
Yeah. The vault. You just kind of see her even starting to get overwhelmed.
Wait, that thing's real. I thought that was just a myth.
Of course it's real. My dad's a dragon. They had to. They just filled a cave, a full cave, full of stuff, and it's not enough.
Huh.
Just stuff.
My grandpa always told me stories about it. He said he wanted to slay the dragon and take the vault. I always thought it was just him making up stories.
You could have tried.
Well, believe it or not, my family are apparently all dragon hunters. A few of them have killed ancient ones.
Well, sure, but you'd have to get through the doors.
Oh, agreed, and they're not getting through those big doors.
Are we gonna have to worry about you, Aunt Celine?
I don't think so. If they remember me, they remember me. I never fought them. I never cared.
You would have never even made it here. You would have no idea. They'd have no idea about you.
She doesn't know that. She's like, look, I never fucked with them. I never met them, so I got no problems with them. I got no beef. Hopefully they got no beef with me.
Okay, so the fountains are beautiful. The sun moon thing is pretty nice. If
Yeah,
I'm
it's
being honest.
incredible. I don't even have to worry about clouds being outside. The moon's right here. I can see it any time. It only costs 11,000 platinum to put that in.
I'm sorry, I think I choked on my tongue when you said that number.
You didn't get to go outside much at all, did you?
I can go outside anytime I want.
How often did you go outside?
All the time. I have a balcony in my room. That was part of the problem.
Yeah, that would do it.
I see.
Wonder if Dad's gonna recognize me.
Do you want him to? I can make it so he doesn't if you don't.
Of course I do. I've been dying to get over here.
I mean,
I just
thankfully
met
not.
less than a week ago.
Sorry. I'm just gonna shut up now.
You guys make it up even more stairs, where you are greeted by a very bubbly looking green kobold and a very shockingly old man who is not looking very good. And you see Corporal Jail and Jezza immediately take a knee. And you see
I'm gonna fall
Lillian run at full speed at this old man. Dad! He just looks. Uh-oh. Lillian? Oh, it is you. I thought you were dead. Where did you go? And she tells you, she's, divulges everything that's happened in shocking detail. And you watch as the old man who you now know to be the king come up to you guys. So you're the heroes, huh? You saved my daughter? Tried to save my son?
Yes, Your Majesty. It's our regret that we weren't able to save your son in time.
Sounds like you did your best. I still have one heir. It's a shame. And here I thought you were just simple heroes of the city. I didn't think you'd be heroes of the family as well.
It's just a mere coincidence that the circumstances lined up the way they did, Your Majesty.
And why the hell were my daughter not brought sooner? And you see Corporal Jail look like he's been caught stealing priceless art.
I'll leave that for him to explain, since he's our superior in this regard.
He's also mostly responsible for it too.
Look, sir, after all the scams, no matter, it doesn't matter now, she's here now. The princess has come back, this is definitely worth celebrating. Just in time for my birthday, too. I'm quite weary, I don't know how much longer I have left. You just see the kobold. Don't worry about it, sir. You're still looking young. You're doing a great job.
I'm glad.
Hi, I'm Will. I'm the one that's taking care of the king since he fell ill.
Well, hello, Will.
Why, hello, lady.
Will.
Hi, Bear.
I love him.
Oh my god.
I swear to God, if he turns out to be evil, I'm just gonna be so bad. No, I'm gonna be pissed if he dies. Let him be evil, but if he dies, fine. If he's good and he dies, I'm gonna be so fucking sad.
Wow, heroes of the whole family and the city. This is incredible. We definitely got the right feast out for the right people.
Oh, we were just doing what we thought was right.
That's rare nowadays.
So,
That's
shockingly so.
That's distressing.
There's been so many scams And we get to watch 3 of the worst people we've had in years get killed soon. Isn't that wonderful? Evil being wiped out. Wow. What a time.
About that. Is Palace security going to be on hand?
Oh yes, the security is incredible around here. No maniacs are gonna get through. I've saw to it myself. Every time the corporal after the captain has to go and do all of his stuff out in the streets, I keep the sheets clean.
The what clean?
Well, the
Um,
palace, but you know, I was making light of a very crude joke.
I'm just going to kind of look over my shoulder back at Jezza and be like, shit.
What? What's the matter?
Just call it a gut feeling.
Yeah, well, enjoy it while it lasts. Maybe you won't have guts to have feelings in soon.
That's what I'm worried about.
You know our DMO so well.
You think?
Oh, fuck, I know you hate overly nice characters. I know you do. I don't trust this person, which is why I want them to be. Why I want them to just be a good person and not be evil. And I'm gonna cry if they are a good person, and you just kill them to fuck with us.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I have a right not to trust you on this.
You do, and that's fine. But you cannot trust me and play the game at the same time.
No.
Well,
Oy
we're,
vey.
we're glad we could have been of service to Your Highness
Ah, yes.
so deeply.
Yes, indeed. Hey, I know it's probably not my place, but if any of you are to try to take my daughter's hand in marriage, well, consider it okay with me.
Something you want to come clean about, Elijah? Since apparently you said something earlier.
Lillian turns crimson.
Yeah, if you know what? Fuck it. Like, we're gonna animeify this for just a second. You can straight up tell that Elijah is blushing.
Oh my.
I'm gonna reach over and put a bear paw on your shoulder. Shut the fuck up.
Click. Just you just hear a click from Omen's mouth from how quickly he closes his mouth.
I'm probably speaking too much. The illness and the age. It's ravishing me. Oh, speaking of which, royal decree in front of a bunch of witnesses. When I die, obviously everything I have goes to Lillian, my princess. That feels good to say. Now I don't have to worry about it. Now I don't have to pick somebody else. What a world.
Sorry.
Are any of you
Elijah-
people poor?
Oh heavens, no.
I mean, I won't say we are. I mean, compared to
Quit
your
the
Majesty,
modesty. Just,
I was born poor.
what
We-
about the blue one?
we lived in Wuldar, sir. It's a very minimalist place. The most we ever saw was a few silver a day.
Ah, yes, well, you shouldn't worry about being poor for long.
Blink. Care to elaborate?
Oh, no, it's impolite to talk about such things right now. There's no audience to hear it.
Oh, it's one of those types. Okay.
You haven't been at your honor feast yet, heroes.
Honor feast. I've never had an honor feast, do I?
Oh, you'll be honored. We'll celebrate my birthday where I'm being honored. You'll even sit at my table. Isn't that something? You're the first poor people to ever sit at the king's table in some time.
Omen's smile gets just a tiny bit wooden at the constant calling of the poor, but he just quickly lets it. He just lets it wash away, just like, okay, it's a great honor, Your Majesty.
You
As
can
you'll give a refined bow at that.
You can see by the very vacant smile that he's wearing that this man is far too old to be pleasant. So he is just saying whatever's come to mind. He's at that age.
I figured.
He's got that old person filter, which is to say no filter at all.
I was about to say, what filter?
You can see like that slight twitch in Slim's eye every time he calls him poor. It's like, I'm not poor. I'm not poor.
And besides, lest we forget, this guy is a dragon. He can do as he pleases.
Do you ever say that you're not poor out loud?
I think she would say that, just like not even thinking, just like, no, I'm not poor.
I assure you, compared to the crown, you are but a beggar. But not for long.
Wow. Don't threaten me with a good time.
Oh, there's no threats here. It is a celebration. The only threat will be tomorrow morning. During the hanging, of course. Boy, I hope I get to see it.
Why wouldn't
Why wouldn't you?
I don't know how long I have left. I could die right now. And you just see him, like, look around. Or perhaps a little later.
He does that Gary from Gary's Game thing where he just checks his own pulse.
I just imagine it's just like one of those Telltale games where it's like, the party will remember this. Foreshadowing in the corner.
By the way, Flame, you owe me a Coke.
Is Dr. Pepper okay?
Yep.
Is Pepsi okay?
No! It's not okay. I'll never.
Wow.
You get Dr. Pepper or nothing.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, ma'am. Did I say I wanted a Pepsi?
This is a Pepsi franchise? Ugh, storms out.
I'm leaving. I'll never be back. Spit on the floor. Anyway, please come. Dinner should be ready soon, right, Will? Oh yes, it should be. At least I hope so. I don't know what everybody else is doing. Let me help you to your chair. Please follow us. Follow us.
I'll get back up and follow.
Yeah, I'll follow them.
Same.
They promised me blood sausage. I'd like my blood sausage, please.
Let me get the correct map, which will be quite hard because I don't remember what the hell I'm doing.
Yeah, don't you love those kind of sessions?
Yeah, because you get all these. Eventually, you get so deep into the session, you got a million tokens or maps made.
Dude. I like the fact they now have like, here, you can put your maps in these folders. You do that. Hey, it's a pain in the ass to get them out and get the players on it, though.
But this is what the banquet hall looks like. It's quite lovely indeed.
Oh, that's pretty. Dude, nice one. This one.
I wish I could see it.
I mean, if I'm being honest, it took like an hour because of the stupid chair rotations.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for that, this would have taken 3 minutes.
Chair is always gonna be difficult, but it's pretty, man. Nice one. I like the chair layout. It's pretty good.
You guys sit down. The king sits in between all of you. And after a while, the food starts being brought out. More food than you've ever seen in your life.
Almond seeing some of the dishes, just eyes grow wide. I've never seen dishes like those before.
You fellas would be up here with where the king's supposed to be. You don't need to place your token if you don't want to.
Oh, okay, my bad.
I just wanted to have this as a nice set piece.
Oh, fair enough. Then.
Ding!
I also made this back when I thought I was going to potentially have a fight in here, and I decided against it.
Aw, fair.
True. Fair.
I didn't want dinner to get ruined. It's kind of lame.
Yeah, I mean, sure. Dinner and let's be real. Dinner and a show is all well and good, but when there's audience participation, it always goes wrong.
It's the best part. You hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Who knows? He could have pulled out the, he could have pulled out the test of the bow from the Odyssey on me or something.
Ah, bastard.
There's a lot of people here gathered. Lots of fancy people from all over the place are gathered here. Rich, just vaguely influential, high-ranking military, that sort of thing. You guys begin to eat. Let me see here. All that because I've got cringed. Okay, cool. You all gain 8 temporary HP, and any diseases or conditions that you've had are cured.
So my insomnia is cured.
An actual hero's feast?
Oh my god, I'm no longer me.
Plus, you don't have a condition. You have a I was killed and turned into something.
Yeah.
You don't have a condition. You have an affliction.
You said affliction though. You did. That's how I was speaking.
I can't actually change that. So I'll have to increase my current.
That's fine.
So any diseases we may have had are just gone now?
Yep. Your
That's
glaucoma has been cleared up, and you didn't even have to smoke any pot. It's a miracle.
Oh, my glaucoma's been killing me, man. And my arthritis is gone. Do you know how long I've had that?
You don't need
My
to have,
back
tennis-
is fixed.
you don't
My
need any
tennis
cough
elbow
syrup.
is miraculously gone.
Oh, the cough's gone. I don't need cough syrup anymore.
You don't need cough syrup and carbonated sugar water anymore. That's amazing.
Makes it taste better.
I mean, supposedly that's why they started. It's supposed to make taking medicine easier. Like they would do old school. You do the medicine with like a little bit of like just soda water and drink it, so it'd go down easier.
Let's not get into how Coca-Cola and Dr. Pepper both got started.
I mean,
Or Pepsi for that matter, because
yeah.
weirdly enough, almost every single soda in existence started its life as a medicine at one point.
This elixir will cure what ails ya.
That's the
Yeah, back when Coca-Cola had cocaine in it.
As the dinner begins to slowly wind down, the king stands up and not very well, but he's doing his best. You see Will kind of getting panicky, watching the king try to get up unassisted. Friends! Dear friends, colleagues, all of you, these individuals are officially heroes of the city. And you just hear people cheering. As the cheering finally dies down, he goes, not only that, but they're heroes of my own family. They've returned my daughter. And the cheers get much, much louder. As they're starting to finally die down again, because he's, trying to, like, wave them down to get them to stop, he goes, they will receive a very substantial sum of funds for this. Each one of them are equal chance of marrying my daughter, so she shall choose. And they may have any plot of land they want in the city, and any home that is vacant. Just waiting to see if you guys had anything to say about that.
Yeah, I was waiting for Trucker to speak up on that one. Like,
Stunned at the generosity is what's hitting Elijah right now.
I just feel like Selena would kind of like stand up, kind of like, any plot of land? Any plot of land. Well, I didn't know who's marrying your daughter. She's just gonna like point at Elijah.
The king just kind of like wearily turns his head over to Elijah. Very well. If that's what she wants, I suppose.
If she'll have me.
Just the crimson color is not going away. Lillian is far too embarrassed by this public display to speak. Weird, I had my money on the blue one. The king
no offense, Your Majesty, but unfortunately, any feelings that might have existed fizzled out very quickly.
Whatever, it doesn't matter to me. As long as everybody's happy. We're all happy, I hope. There's going to be a hanging tomorrow. And everybody starts cheering again.
I just imagine like it turns like a frat boy college at a football game, like, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, people are going
like
wild.
there's just two
People are
random
going
two random fat
yo.
dudes just start chest bumping.
You've got like a row of dudes, shirts off, got the letters painted on their chest, spelling out hang.
No. Hang in with one guy that has an apostrophe on his chest.
No, even better yet, they're like, let's play Hangman with the hang.
Wait, how would they do that though? Would they just do it with knife throwing? It'd be like just every time they get it wrong, they have to throw a knife at a different limb?
I don't know, like every time they chop another limb off while they're doing it.
No. It's like one knife to each limb. On the fifth strike, just cut the legs out. Just.
All right.
You're not putting enough imagination in it. Every time they guess a letter incorrectly, they have to take a little swipe at the rope.
Oh, not that.
Oh, with a nail file.
Are we good
Sorry.
to continue?
Yeah, it's,
You gotta let us have some of our stupid fun, man.
yeah.
Yeah, but I can't let it go for 3 hours.
I know. I'm not saying let it go for
Is it
3
gonna
hours.
let it go? Whatever.
We shall all go and enjoy the dancing, the ballroom, all of those wonderful things. As the king stands up and starts slowly trying to shuffle away, much to the horror of Will, who was like desperately like, "Sir, please, wait!" Everybody's starting to get up and move at this point, trying to follow the king, who's not going very fast, but nobody's trying to beat him. For many obvious reasons.
Elijah will like pull up next to Lillian. I'm so sorry.
Don't take this the wrong way. Please don't talk to me.
Oh man, I'm on a honeymoon already.
We can't be getting married right now. We just barely...
Shut up, Celine.
She's just got that evil, like, the evil drunk aunt smile, just like, no, I'm having fun with this.
I can't wait to be a ruler and start banishing people.
Oh, sweetheart, you can banish me. I'll still find a way back here.
Not if you're chained to a rock outside in the sun.
The sunlight won't kill you. You realize that, right? I just hate it.
Yeah.
Oh, you and I are gonna get along very well, sweetheart.
I'm starting to doubt it. And before we switch the scene, because there's a lot of moving parts that are about to come up, this is a great place. One would argue a fantastic place to take a break.
Indeed. And who is this break brought to us by, Trucker?
Martin Mancini.
Mark's
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah, that too, honestly.
A baby born 3 hours ago, 2 hours ago.
Such a cute kid. I mean,
Yeah, keep them all entertained. This might be a slightly longer break. I gotta go feed
I'll go.
animals and everything else.
But are you how y'all dipsticks doing? How y'all doing?
I'm having entirely too much fun with all this stuff that's going on.
That's the point of this. It's to be comical. It's to be fun. It's to be entertaining. I hate games where it's too serious. If that makes sense to people, I hate it when it's like too serious. Yes, you need seriousness. I get that. And don't get me wrong. I love you need good seriousness every now and then. But if you get too serious, it gets too blah.
Uh-huh.
A good joke, all that stuff. That's what we need, you know.
Yeah. Serious is great and all, but sometimes you gotta introduce a little levity to a situation.
So can I admit what I originally was gonna do with this character before when I first started designer, I was gonna do with her until you I don't want to spoil that, but can I tell you what the original plan was with her?
What was it? Something I forced you to change?
A little bit, yeah, actually.
Oh, see now I feel fucking bad.
Dude, don't. It fits what your character's doing perfectly.
Be like the teasing wine ant.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna play her as the teasing wine ant. I was gonna play her as this like really she was gonna stay a sorcerer, but I was gonna have her be this like very best way to describe it's like the very into what she does girl. I was gonna make her more of like a little uh techie kind of, and I was gonna have her be like totally fascinated with Elijah because she was working on building like a battle suit of sorts. I was like, she's gonna love you as for her model because you're big, you're burly, and you're strong. But and then that same episode, you started your relationship, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna make anything that steps on that toes. Let's go drunk ant wine. Let's try that.
I mean, you could have.
No, I'm not that. I don't like to be that kind of guy who's like, I'm gonna get in the way of one player's story and implement my own. I hate doing that. You had yours. You had a story with her. I'm letting you keep that. You know, there's no reason for me to make a character who might try to like get in the way of what you're trying to do. I don't want to be that guy. You know,
Hmm.
in my opinion, that's always a dick move. So, but no, I was gonna try to do a romance option with you, and it's like, shit, he's already on a romance option. All right, I'm just gonna go drunk aunt that flirts with everybody.
You were going to try to romance me?
I was indeed. We've never done one. You've done one with Mayor, I know that. I was like, fuck it. I'll throw my
Yeah,
ring
but
at
like for the sake of the listening audience, we mostly did that to screw with chaos. And you vicariously.
You didn't. The thing is, you didn't screw me. You made me happy. I got to play such a dumb fun character.
You got
I
to play. You got to play the awkward third wheel to the sneaky surreptitious relationship between a police officer and a thief.
like. Here's the thing. That'll be my favorite one of my favorite characters because it's the first time I ever played a tiefling. It's the first time I ever played a bard, and I went your stereotypical give me a gay bard tiefling, and I had the most fun playing him because I just played him like I played him like how I knew, like, okay, he's just gay. It's not gonna change what he is. I just played him like that, and it's like, sup, I work for this agency. I'm basically a detective. Let's have some fun with it. Oh, you two are cute. I like him. Oh, she's got him. I called that before this mission even started.
Wasn't it more along the lines of you were trying to figure out how Mayer's character always seemed to be like getting away,
I'm not gonna lie to you. I
and then
figured that.
you had
I
that Ross from Friends moment where he's like, "Oh,
I figured that out above game pretty quickly. Like, it's the simple stereotype. The moment you two showed any form, like, you guys showed like the bare minimum of affection. I was like, oh god, they're fucking, aren't they? They're fucking. And I'm just like, my character wouldn't know it. I'm not gonna say it out loud, but me above game, I'm like, those motherfuckers are in a goddamn relationship. I know they are.
Sorry about that. Wait.
Well, Chaos ever gets that up and off the ground again, well, you'll get to do it again
I'm
to a
playing.
degree."
I'm playing the same Tiefling Bard. I want to pull him back because I want to work with him again. I'd love to practice that again. Just try because
Well,
he's more of a talker than a fighter, and I really want to try my hand at talking, like doing the character acting again.
doing a talky character and not a punchy character.
Yeah, I don't know. I've come to enjoy the talking more than I have the combat.
Well, I mean, if you're willing to change your character idea for Kathos 2, you could have a shot there.
I mean, I'm still maybe maybe I could talk to you about it, but I don't know yet.
That's entirely up to you, dude.
You and I'd have to talk about it, and I have to run something by Mayor.
As long as the core story doesn't change.
I just have to. I'd have to talk with Trucker about what he's doing versus what I'm doing.
That's my Twilight Cleric character.
Yeah, I remember that. I'll talk to you after session about it then, bud.
All right.
Because I think either way, I think I was gonna play a bard. Either way, I just might have to change where I came from then to see what we do.
Anyway, Mayor's back.
Yep, I was just getting some stuff set up.
Yeah, he was telling us us and the viewers what his original plans for Celine were, and it took me by surprise.
I'm not sure if
Yeah.
I remember.
You do not know Celine's. I think you do. She was gonna be a druid, and I was gonna try to be like have her make like a wood, like basically like an animated wood armor was my plan. I never told you that part because I was still trying to figure out how to pitch it. And then Trucker's like, "Oh, by the way, my character is now in a relationship with this one." I was like, "Damn it! I was gonna try to make this character and Trucker become a couple." Oh well.
Well, trust me, Trucker blindsided me too. It was not what I thought was going to happen. I had something completely
I did
different
not see that.
planned.
I didn't see that coming at all, dude. Good on you, Truck. I did not see that coming at all.
Actually, that was the. I'm fine spoiling this because it's long past, its due date and all that good stuff, but that's why I created Roman. Roman was supposed to end up with Lily, and you're just going to watch that relationship grow. And then Trucker's like, hey, I think I might kind of like Lily. And I'm like, Okay, well, I need an answer now before I turn him into mist because you're kind of stepping on my toes a little bit, so I gotta be for sure on this.
Now I feel bad again.
I
Don't feel bad,
it
dude.
made
Don't
for a
feel
good
bad.
story.
You're playing a good story. Like that. That's the thing of this. I've come to love this game more for the story than the combat. I'm a huge combat guy. Don't get me wrong, but like I've come to love it for the story more than the combat.
All right.
Because
Speaking of
You need to
which,
get in on my Saturday game.
I'm back.
okay, Chaos is back. Then yeah, let's get this
Sorry
moving.
about that.
No, you're fine.
Set on a fucking errand out of nowhere.
All right. You guys make it. We'll play the happy music some more. You guys make it back to well, not make it back, but you guys make it to the ballroom. You're free to place yourselves wherever you'd like. I just did that for the sake of whatever. I'll put Lillian back there. Jezza can stay where he's at. There's more than just a bunch of old ladies, some of the same exact guy with a beard and orcs. It's just the best tokens I could find, and I did not want to spend any longer placing tokens than I absolutely had to because it's
That's
getting
fair, man.
annoying. Very, very annoying.
It's a room full of people.
Yeah, I forgot. I gotta place your token, don't I?
Yeah, close to Lillian, if you please.
How close? Like, never mind. I'm not going there. You got it.
I just said Mark's kid's not gonna be the only thing getting brought together.
I don't even. I'm not gonna go there right now either. It's not important. So, what do y'all do?
Where? Yeah, so you on the map?
Yeah, I'm on the map. Omen would linger towards the edge of the dance area, more or less just watching couples just either waltz or whatever together. More or less just a look of contemplation on his face as he just watches these couples clearly in love with each other dancing, but just not really figuring it out in his own head what that would feel like.
Hey, Mayor, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Are all the people here, are they like, does it look like they're all couples? Or does it look like there might be like a couple single bachelors or bachelorettes, to say the least?
No, there's quite a different mix of people. There's couples, not couples, you know, lots of people.
Okay. I think I'm gonna DM you something.
Alrighty.
Probably delete the music since it stopped on me. There we go. Beyond the Bard is really good.
Yes, they are. I use them on my Saturday games. I love their stuff.
I wish I had this when I created Stellar Odyssey. I would have loved to just start writing worlds while listening to some of this stuff.
I mean,
look, watch some of the books that I have with some of the subclasses that I've recently purchased have changed trajectories of a lot of things because I was so blown away by Kobold Press.
Dude, I love Cobalt Press's stuff. I rewrote over basically the Pathfinder world when listening to this guy's stuff, and then I redesigned True Realms one more time. the redesign probably will never be canon. It's basically just like an alt world. But
I
this
want to
stuff,
play the alt world.
it'd be something we'd have to discuss. Me and Mayor would have to discuss.
But
But just listening to guys' stuff is awesome.
I apologize. I don't want to interrupt, but there's a lot to get through, and you had something goofy that you'd like to do, so...
Yeah. Do I need to do it in character, or can I say I'm doing it in the background?
Oh, no, you're going to do this in character. This will be
Oh.
the...
Oh,
We're
bless
going to let
you.
everybody do
Bless-
one in-character thing before I do my thing. So, for fun, roll me... Roll me a d4.
4.
This was unnecessarily cruel. I didn't think you'd get a 4. You find a very nice, very pretty looking, you know what, we'll make it fun, a deep gnome.
Huh?
Oh, you bastard!
Who's just kind of like idly swaying.
I'm going to like gently, like, you know, the I see you see me, I'm approaching kind of look. The hey girl hey approach, I guess would be the best way to put it.
Yeah.
I'll have a drink in my hand, or like I'll offer a drink.
Look, I want to be upfront now because I'm an honest person. I'm not that way, and I'm totally cool if you are.
No, dude, my dude, I'm both ways, but that's besides the point.
I got that vibe. That's why I put that out there.
Oh, you are a dear. Well, I had a couple of questions for. Do you like taller gentlemen?
Sure,
Do you like the color blue?
I guess.
Well, you see, a very good friend of mine here at this dance, and he's a little shy. And I figured a lady such as pretty and beautiful as yourself could help him have a dance.
Whole persuasion.
Oh, you do not know how good my persuasion is, bud.
I don't care how good it is. It's that's the name of the game.
28.
I mean, it's overkill, but she goes, all right, yeah, I could do that.
I have a +9 in persuasion, man.
This is a commoner, so you're probably going to win.
Look, she's basically just gonna like butter him up. You know, he's a very nice gentleman, very tall, very handsome, very muscular. And she's gonna point Omen out like where he's just at. He's a little shy, but I think you two will get along swimmingly.
Omen!
Hmm?
You're just kind of doing whatever it is that Omen does when a deep gnome approaches you. You know, a pretty deep gnome. Long white hair.
About, what, 3 feet tall?
Yeah. We'll go 3 even.
Hello.
Hi.
Can I help you?
Yeah, your friend said that you were lonely and wanted to dance, and I said okay.
For half a second, his eyes will shoot up to look at where she came from. Before they'll look back down to her, and forcing a smile he can't quite feel, he'll just answer, "Oh, sure, I have some decent footwork, though I don't know how that'll translate to dancing. I'm afraid you'll have to lead me on that one."
I don't know how to dance either.
Yes.
In that case, just as they sort of walk a decent ways into the dance floor to give themselves a little bit of space, he'll sort of clumsily put his hands on her. Just follow my lead, and I'll go as slow and I'll be as careful as I can not to hurt you.
Let's get I mean, now mind you, I'm doing the same thing because I made this canon. I want a performance with disadvantage from you while I do the same thing.
Oh
Buddy,
boy.
you
Pure
bastard.
Hey,
Bastard.
I wanted
performance.
chaos. I'm getting my chaos. This is what I wanted.
You know, that makes a lot of sense. With the disadvantage, that's 12.
If I
Only-
can't have room,
It's
Go
only
several.
6 points better, so you guys are kind of just like bumbling around this floor. It looks like a disaster.
I just want to imagine they're doing the chicken dance.
Oh, it's not.
No, that's more like
There's
the.
those
It's more like the. Her standing on my feet and I'm trying to shuffle around with
the
her. kinda
daddy-daughter
deal.
dance.
I was gonna say daddy daughter dance.
It's stupid, but that's the best thing that came to my mind.
Oh god.
I think this is fun. Are you having fun?
I'm not quite sure.
I don't know what we're doing.
As I usually say, life is short, so might as well enjoy every new experience while you can.
Elijah.
How tall are you, Omen?
I am. Let me just recheck real quick. Bio. I am 6'6".
So you're like,
God.
you're 3 inches taller than Yorman. I remember that.
Elijah.
Yeah,
What are you doing?
not what I was originally gonna do.
What were you originally gonna do, bud? Did I steal the spotlight on that one?
No, I'm just gonna kind of like walk over and just kind of stand next to Lillian, but I look at the dance floor and I see that going on, and I'm like, never mind.
You just see this look of... You're used to this look at this point of abject horror. Yeah, never mind indeed. What is Omen doing with that gnome?
I don't know.
I don't either. I mean, they're
I
clearly
bet
doing
you-
some form of dance, but why? Omen doesn't seem the type to just randomly ask some lady to dance. That's kind of nice.
I bet you 5 gold pieces that by the time the dance is done, he will be redder than you were a few minutes ago.
I don't know if the crowned king of Buldar can handle such a stiff payment.
No, I'm being a guard for your dad's guard is, paid fairly well. I have more money than I've ever had in my life before.
I know, I watch you. I handle you getting paid.
So you know.
Yes, I was messing with you. It's a whoosh moment for you.
No, I mean, I'm just trying to handle my life's many changes up until this point with some measure of decorum.
Well, if we get married, you're gonna have what equates to infinite money.
Ah, that's your money.
And that is
But hey,
why-
if you want to spend it on me, I'm not going to tell you not to.
She just lets for the first time, not a soft smile, but an actual genuine smile. And that is when you hear a very, very, very loud explosion. And I would like some initiative from you fellas, as we're going to change over the combat.
You're not gonna believe me.
He got a natural 20.
Did you?
Nope. The other one.
Natural 1.
Yeah.
Pretty typical for you in this game.
You kind of deserve
Right.
it
I
for what
keep
you
getting
did to Omen.
You know what? I do not apologize. And because I can't give Chaos cursed objects, I'm giving them cursed encounters.
Dad, what did you get? Since you wanted to speak next.
I got a 17.
Did you just call him Dad?
Yes. Chaos. Who's likely muted. Chaos, unmute yourself and tell me your number.
17. I have a 4 in my dex.
I have a
Trucker, what do you
5
have?
in my decks.
All right. I apologize, as this is going to take. I messed up the.
I wasn't meaning to interrupt you, Mayor. I was just trying to poke a little bit more fun at Flame for what he did.
No, you were absolutely fine. I just figured it was the funniest way to say what I had to say next. It was a good segue into getting another initiative out of the way.
Chaos, I love you. I wasn't expecting a gnome. I was so hoping Mary was gonna have like some like big ass like Goliath lady or something. To, like,
Dude,
make you humble.
that was awkward as hell, and Omen is more than a little annoyed about that.
Good.
I like when my
See?
pen picks random places on the paper to not write.
This is why you have to cover your bases, Flame. You give the gnome like 5 gold and say, don't tell the guy who sent you, who sent you.
Hey! I wasn't there. It just said his friend. I was not at the spot.
Okay, then we have E, which is 17. I apologize. If my pen would write, then I would be probably done by now. This is a good spread. Way to go, guys. That might save your lives. I'm proud of you for rolling fairly decent.
Just surprised the guards let us in the vicinity of the king with all of our equipment.
Well, given what you guys are, they weren't about to stop you, as it would be an insult to the king, because they're directly interfering with the king's honored guests.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Man, I gotta ask. Is there anybody on the list lower than me?
No.
Okay, I just want to let you know with my modifiers, my ace or my initiative is a 4.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter. I would love for that to matter, Flame. I really would. All
Just
right.
just call me in the year when it's my turn.
As the dust begins... Oh, man. God, this is so frustrating. Okay. As the dust begins to settle... Gotta change my layer. You see some friends! Say hi to your friends! You see...
Which friends are they?
Walking out...
You know who.
You see Theodore Lundy next to Laura, next to Gentleman, next to Violet. And you are going to see Violet, Violet will go first because she got the opposite of Flame. 2, 10, 15, 20.
Fuck her. I hope she dies in hell.
Alright. She's gonna level... Actually, I kind of screwed that up. 25, we'll do... 35. That's good. Get a lot of civilians in her way. She is going to level a shot at you, Elijah.
That's cruel, but alright.
Hey, it could be worse. She could have stayed by allies. which is my fault for not playing a rogue properly since I've never really played a rogue. So, that's on me.
Dude, I feel like if you played an actual rogue, you'd be nasty.
I don't think I would be. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I'm quite bad at it. That is going to be an 18 to hit you, Trucker.
That misses.
All right. Second shot. Well, let's see how bad that is. Not bad enough. All right. That's a good waste of a turn. We are up to... Oh, that's not great. I didn't realize that's who was next. Following the example... 25, 30. You watch Gentleman quickly chase after Violet as he is going to... Oh boy, I forgot he's got some fun stuff. Omen. 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 Chaos. I don't think Chaos is here.
Yes.
Can you give me a
Hello?
Constitution
Hello?
saving throw?
Uh-oh, hold on a sec. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay, my headset bugged on me. Con save?
Yep.
Plus is dirty 20.
Let's see if that's enough. Fellas, is that enough? Just barely. You're going... This will be how... I'm already having it for you. So you're taking 11 damage as the same explosion that you heard from Lillian erupts from Gentleman. Elijah. You just watched...
How much damage?
11.
Sorry? 11, alright. Goodbye, temp HP.
Elijah, you are currently watching Will and the King get the hell out of here quick. But, yeah, you see all the others. You just watched 2 civilians get blown up by gentlemen. Since I know you can't see anything, you are 75 feet away from Violet, 80 feet from Gentleman, and 110 feet from both Theodore and Laura.
I'm going to pull the first infantryman out. And for the first time, I'm actually going to use it how it's meant to be used. Let me see if I can get this loaded up real quick. I'm going to use features, and I'm going to...
You're gonna do what?
But I'm special. Hurry.
I heard none.
Is it not working? Hello?
I didn't hear anything you said.
I'm going to level the first infantryman at gentleman, but I'm going to activate its ability.
Okay.
That's a 19 to hit,
Let me
but
see.
the damn Roll20 app is screwing me again.
That does hit him.
Because it's got that ability where one bolt turns into several.
Yeah, one
But I
bolt
have to
turns
roll-
into 3.
I have to roll all 3.
Yeah, you'd
So
have
is
to
it
see.
to hit for all 3?
I don't remember. Yeah, I think it
I'm
is.
trying to get it pulled up. Okay, well, first one hits then. And 24 on the second.
That'll hit.
And 22 on the third.
All 3 of them hit.
Let's see. 3 bolts. Roll for each hit. Okay. So. Just get out of my way.
I hope you guys have switched over to the combat music.
That's
Oh, we did.
17, 12, 17, 12, and 13. So, 43 chaos? No, 42.
It don't matter, I got it. I just did it separate. Yeah, you watch him sink in. You watch... That looked a really, he looks a little spooked.
Well, I have another attack. And guess what I'm doing again? That.
Oh, I'm gonna do it again.
No. 26 to hit.
That'll definitely hit.
So that's the first bolt, or is that a one-time thing?
That would
once
be...
a day. Okay, so yeah. The fourth bolt does 10 more damage.
Ah, I screwed up. Congratulations, you've knocked him down to double digits.
Oh.
Bear is angry.
Omen,
Yes.
it's your turn. And standing in front of you is Theodore and your mother.
He'll just walk right up to Lundy, drawing his spade from his back as he walks, with a bit of a flourish, causing the blade to make that chopper whoosh whipping sound as it slices through the air. As he gets right up to Lundy's face, his Omen's own expression is just carved from stone as he just looks him dead in his eyes. I'm going to pay you back for the other day, Lundy. Only this time, there'll be nothing else between me and you than tearing each other apart. So I hope you have only eyes for me, because I only want your head! As he goes for a two-handed swing for his spade.
I can't wait. Go for it.
And that is 26 to hit.
That'll hit.
That's the 8. Oh, max damage. 12 slashing. Wait, that's let's forget the additional pluses. Okay, yeah, it's actually 13 damage altogether for the first swing.
Alright.
Second swing. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, with all the pluses taken into account, that's still 25 to hit.
All right.
Nice. That is 12 slashing damage on the second one. Bonus action, I'm just gonna go for a swing with the other end of the spade for the unarmed attack. For 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Alright, and that's 9 bludgeoning as I just jam him in the. As I go for a cross, like a crooked X across one side of his chest, I just slam the other end right into like where the two cuts meet to try and aggravate the wound a little more.
You just see him look down at the blood. Little rat. It is my turn! As you see his rage just fire through his eyes as he's going to take his first swing at you. Sorry, there's extra math involved in this one. Does a 16 get you?
Nope.
Does a 20 get you?
Yes.
This'll be a lot.
This might hurt a little, such as saying.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
He brings that hammer down across, like, your shoulder, and you're taking 23 points of damage.
Ouch.
You forget, he hits very, very hard. That'll be his turn. I gotta check out what Jez is going to want to do. Let me see what this one does. I haven't got messed with this before. That's not gonna do anything. We'll just stick with the tried and true for now. Make certain people do a certain thing. Unfortunately for them, they don't get advantage on that. Jez's save is what specifically? Okay, so Violet will pass, but Gentleman is going to fail. I'm just gonna do this on the roll 20 roller because this is a lot. Too much dice. Unless Flame, how many of your dice do you have with you?
I've got 3 sets of everything.
You want to have some fun and roll me 8d6, please?
Yeah, I can indeed. Give me 1 hot second to do that.
It'll make it easier on me. Oh, wait a minute. I realize I actually have the proper number right here. I can roll them. I apologize.
Oh, I just rolled 8d6 though.
Oh, we'll go with yours first. We'll let you go.
19, 20, 22. You're taking 22.
Right, so... Okay, there's that. And... Okay. That
Not much.
Jezza reaches out his hand as you've seen him do many times before, forgetting that there are people here, and fires off a fireball that cooks 3 civilians, but
Oh,
does pretty good to hit the others.
Great nephew.
Jezza, did you forget about crossfire with the civilians, perhaps?
You can't talk to him, man. He's far away.
danger
That's
close,
me above.
danger close.
That's me above game. Like, Jezza, were you never told about danger close in Sidar?
I just imagine Slave's just gotta stop, like
Nah.
favorite aunt, number one nephew. After he does that, like that's my nephew. I'm so proud of him.
Danger close, danger close. Since when did Jezza care about danger close?
That is true.
Your collateral.
You see Lillian move over. Whoopsies. I hate you, tokens. She's gonna make it to about here. You see her raise her hand, and now she's got to make her hits against. It's the wrong dice.
Kills Jezza.
Well, no, she's trying to aim for Lundy. Those all. Oh, do they hit? Forget how her to hit works. Yeah, those all miss. That's unfortunate. That one definitely misses. To no avail, Omen, you watch a bunch of fire streak past you, but just hitting the wall.
Can you just look over his shoulder to see where the shots came from?
Yeah, it's very obviously Lillian.
He'll just have a momentary sour look across his face, and he'll just look back over at Lundy. He knows better than to call out in the middle of a fight like this.
Ooh, you're very fortunate I can't do that. Range 120 feet. Yep, that'll work. Sorry, I'm gonna have to teach you a different kind of lesson. And you watch who you now know as your mom clap her hands together. And you don't see what happens. Need to know if there's some sort of save. Okay. So many sheets. I apologize for how slow some of these turns might be. 18. Is that going to do it? Ooh, barely passed. Oh, still not great, but at least the rest of the ill effects don't take hold.
I was gonna say, is this a spell?
Oh yeah, it is.
Counter spell.
Alright. Nothing happens then.
Yeah, just basic third level counter spell.
Oh, then I need an arcane check.
Okay. That is an 18 on the die. I know it's 18 on the die plus my Arcana. 21 altogether.
Alright. Yeah, nothing happens.
Wait, nope.
Flame, you've been itching for a turn. How would you like to take your first turn?
So first things first, middle finger to the lady that just casted. And then, can you remind me, this is my nephew, right? Right here?
Yeah.
Yeah. 5, 10, 30. Try to get a little bit closer. Do I still have that fly ability? So Sorry, I'm just trying to see what the range on a specific item I have is. Come on, let me see the range. I'm going to. I think I can do this. Sorry, the item does not have like the spell listed in it.
Okay.
Hey, can you get off me for 5 seconds so I can do my damn job, dog? She's like,
Nope.
shit, I want. But anyways, I'm just gonna whip out a wand and I'm gonna cast lightning at this bitch.
Who's this bitch?
Oh.
The one that just casted the spell.
Ah, Laura. Okay. What do I have to roll?
So it's basically a lightning. It's just casting lightning bolt, but I'm casting it out of the wand, and it would basically be a 3rd level. But I'm going to use one of my 7 charges to upcast this to a 5th level spell, which leaves me with still up it by 2, still leaving that many points. I think it's just got a base DC of 15 for this, but let me just check to be 100% certain. Can you get off me, please?
But Dad, you're comfortable.
Yeah, I'm
Baba, I want snuggles.
Yeah, DC. I will call you in a second. DC 15. If she succeeds, she's taking half of 10d6. I'm gonna have to roll a couple of dice for that. Hold on. And anybody else within the 100 feet of it are unfortunately getting caught, which, unfortunately, I didn't get anybody else in my way.
Oh, okay. So Theodore does not need to make the save.
No, he's not in the way. I can't get all the way over there to beat like the straight line I want, but she'll be taking 10d6. Let me know when you're ready for the damage.
I've been waiting.
Okay, 31. If she fails, she's taking a total 31. If she passes, she's taking 15.
Okay. You see her get pretty fried.
And with my bonus action,
Do I momentarily see your skeleton?
No.
Oh, I don't get the cartoonish.
As Looney Tunes as we have been, let's not go full bore into Looney Tunes land, shall we?
Oh, come on, just one little instance.
and with my bonus action, if you let me, Mayor, can I shout something out?
Sure.
Who wants to be an elephant? And that's my turn.
Oh,
Not again.
Bringing it back, baby. My favorite.
Alright. Let's see.
callback of the century, baby.
You watch Violet take off like the wind towards Omen.
Oh boy.
Oh no! I will not
Oh
do
boy, indeed.
Hop boy, I get to smack a bitch.
Well, that's if you make it.
Hey, I will make it, just to spite you.
that. I got us something to keep him from dying.
Sorry, I gotta. Oh, I'm doing the wrong thing. That's why it's not working out. Sorry, I have to program this in so I can keep myself honest because it is a pain in the ass. Oh boy. Chaos, does a 23 hit you?
Yeah, it hits me. That'll hit me alright. That's gonna hurt me, isn't it? Oh wait, she's a rogue. She goes sneak attack my. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
This is gonna hurt a lot.
I'm gonna hurt. I'm in danger. Help me!
So that is 10 regular damage plus 15 sneak attack damage, so 25 altogether.
Oh.
Hey, just be grateful they can only attack once.
Yeah, I am grateful because of that. Because Lundy hits like a train, and he only hits once. Violet hits like a runaway Mustang going down the back roads, and she only hits once. Ouch.
Well, yeah, you have to tell me what in the hell the save is. Some of these spells are annoying as hell.
Oh god, yeah. Some of those spells you gotta go like the very bottom, and even then they're not gonna fully have it.
Wow, way to put that at the bottom of the... Goodness gracious, what a paragraph. Oh yeah, that's good enough. Hey, Flame.
Yeah.
Strength saving throw, please, and thank you.
Is it a spell?
Yeah, but you do remember you've already used your reaction.
Yeah, but I just had my turn, so I got my reaction back.
Okay.
Remember? Yeah, reaction, counter spell, 3rd level. Let me know if I gotta roll.
You're gonna.
Okay. That's a 16 plus... Yeah, 16 plus 3, 19.
Alright, that barely makes it.
Oh, get off!
Good thing that's over with. Boy, I can't wait for you to find out what you could have won, what you're going to win. Elijah,
Yes.
it's your turn. At this point, Gentleman is probably Gentleman or Violet would still be the easiest. You could also take a shot at Laura if you want.
I'm still going after Gentleman.
Go for it.
I'm going to activate my Planar Warrior on Gentleman. I have to toggle that. Okay. I'm going to load up a Hangover Bolt for the funsies. So that'll do a D6 on top of the standard 1st Infantryman damage.
Alright.
So, shooting at him again. 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Sweet. So... it's 16 and then...
Was 1st Infantry... Wait, are you doing the 3 bolts, or is that once a day? I'm confused.
That's a one-a-day thing.
Okay, so you hit him... You got him for 16 damage on that one?
Yeah, and then I was trying to roll the D6 for the stuff, but the chat function on the Roll20 app is garbage.
I'll roll it
So I
for
have
you
to
if you
do it.
want.
Please do.
Okay, that'll
I feel
be
bad
4.
enough I'm holding up as it is.
Okay. If you would like to make your next attack.
Yep, I'm gonna shoot at him again. Standard bolt. 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh, by the way, I forgot. Planar Warrior is gonna go on this one this time, just for the sake of simplicity.
Okay.
14.
You need
Oh wait,
to-
it did include Planar Warrior the last time. So it would be. Forgot to toggle that off again. Oops.
So
So it would be 8 damage on top of 16 damage, both shots. So
Just gonna-
20, 24 total.
Okay.
And then whatever the lightning or the hangover did, D6 psychic.
Yep, I got that. Omen, you're in danger.
Oh no.
As you see Violet, she's got a very gnarly looking dagger.
Uh-oh.
What are you doing?
Sorry. I'm sweating bullets right now a little bit. Let's see. I'm a little beat up, so I'm gonna bonus action chug one of my 84 plus 8s. Cause I'm more than a little beat up and I need the heals. Let's see. Which one of you was my danger triangle bag? I've got like a bunch of little mini bags that I have different dice in. Let's see. Found some D4s. Sorry, it's taking a minute. Nice, 3 and 3. 6, that's 12, not bad. For the next roll together, that's going to be for 6, 4, 6. Sorry, 18. Last pair of D4s. Yes, double 4s. All right, 26 plus 8, 34. Wait,
34 to hit?
no, 34 health back.
Oh, okay.
Glug 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 glug. He'll just, once he finishes drinking, he'll just crack his neck both ways. Okay, I think I see what I need to do. He'll shift his weight, alter his stance, and brace up his spade in a different way, and he's going to spend a key point to use patient defense. Try and hit me now, Lundy. That is, if you think you can. And I'm essentially taking the monk dodge action. Yeah. Patient defense, where is it? Oh wait, no, bonus action. Nope, never mind, I can't do that actually. That's a bonus action. Scratch that. Retcon. Fuck. You know what? In that case, main action dodge.
Mark.
Okay. Good thing that this happens pretty quickly after. You know, it's one thing that it's good that Lundy goes after you so that I can remember this.
Especially since like Lundy just sees that ugly purple welt that was where he slammed his hammer on his shoulder, just lines back up with a sick.
You see him take a swing at you, and shockingly, he misses.
No, better. The moment Lundy goes to swing, he has half a second to see it before Omen's spade just smacks his hammer off course. With like a loud sonorous clang. Which, given the acoustics of a ballroom, that's kind of fucking loud, being real.
I'm positive that both of those actually miss you as he's taking a swing. And it just is not finding purchase as you're able to nimbly dodge. You watch...
Just smacking his hammer away with each time with that loud clang.
Let me see what you can do, sir. It's quite unfortunate that you don't have certain things. This'll... I've never gotten to do this.
Oh god, I'm terrified.
Uh-oh.
At least never got to do it while it works.
Oh.
What's the range on that? 60 feet? Cool. He's got to do... How long does this last? Oh, only a minute? Okay. He's got to make that save. Which... Unfortunately, he does with advantage. Oh, yeah, okay. You see Jezza, like, point his finger at Lundy, but nothing happens. It is Lillian's turn. You just watch her very calmly start walking. Just need to make sure that that is... Oh yeah, that's just enough.
Corner of my eye watching her.
She's doing the I'm gonna kill someone walk. Watch out.
Yeah, there is... You just see no expression, almost like the time when she had sent shatter after shatter. She just is looking over at Violet, and you just hear her say, "Hey, do you remember who I am?" And for the first time since you had her held captive, you kind of see her look a little scared. I need to remember... Alright, well, she still passes, but man, this is going to be a lot. Well, this is going to be really bad.
Is it just gonna be what I think it is?
Is she about to Roy Mustang Violet? Please say
Oh,
yes.
please say yes. Fucking Roy,
Please.
motherfucker.
Give her the lust treatment.
No, give
I
her the
just want to
envy
hear snap
treatment.
after snap.
Oh boy.
Hey, as
That's
long
a
as it's not the
lot of
sloth
damage.
treatment where I get caught in the crossfire.
It is.
Just be fortunate that there's no crossfire for you to get caught in on this one, because you wouldn't survive this. You watch this powerful... She just kind of makes like a handgun at her, and you watch her drop her thumb, and you see this sickening beam just fly faster than you've ever seen anything fly before.
I'm sorry, what?
Is that what I
think it is?
towards Violet, and you just
Rip.
see nothing happen at first. And you watch her crossbow disintegrate, her jacket disintegrate. You're starting to see her skin flaking off. And you just watch her hit the ground hard. Just screaming in agony. Like,
Finger of death?
clawing at herself.
Disintegrate.
Disintegration.
Yep.
Disintegrate.
She's not
That's
dead.
terrifying.
She's not dead, but she looks like she really, really wishes she was.
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, she kind of got the Thanos treatment. Only it stopped halfway. Am I
Now
wrong?
that I can do this without interruption, I need... Let's see. Yup. Yup. Nope. And nope. Omen. I can't believe I'm forgetting Flame's character's name.
Celine.
Celine. And Jezza. I need a dexterity saving throw.
Hey, Mayor.
Yep.
At 20.
Alright. That is perfectly fine.
I wish I had a counter spell, but I don't.
That's fine. You'll get yours.
26.
Mad at me.
With evasion, I take nothing.
And Jezza also passes, so nobody's taking shit. Don't worry. It'll be fun.
Scared. We made him angry.
Flame, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna go right here. And you're all gonna watch is this like my hair is gonna start to like some bits of my hair are gonna come off and thin and spray and wrap around into like some sort of weird braided chain of some sort. It's gonna charge out and lash out at this mother flipper. I gotta see if I hit. As I am casting an upcast at 5th level, an upcast of Witch Bolt.
Okay. Hey, Flame.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have a spell slot that can do it?
Yeah, I do.
Do you have a 5th level slot?
I have a... Yeah, I do. I've got plenty.
Alright. That's fine. That's fine. Hey, Mayor.
Yeah,
Bonus action, sorcery point manipulation.
go for it.
I get that 5th spell slot back.
You'll need it.
Oh, it's gonna be a battle of the spellcasters, ain't it?
What it sounds like.
It is.
Hold on. One more thing. Is it an action or a bonus action to use a ring? I'm not asking for my turn, but I'm just asking now.
That would be a bonus action.
Okay. That's my turn.
You watch Violet stand up, slowly falling apart. I can't die without doing this. And you watch her take her dagger. I gotta pull up somebody's sheet. And you watch her with the last bit of whatever might she has left turn away from Omen and throw it at Gentleman.
Oh, shit.
Considering Lundy wouldn't have seen this coming, this still counts as an ally, too.
Oh, I thought it was like a betrayal, even better.
Yeah, she told you guys if she could kill Gentleman herself, she would.
No, I'm sorry, not a betrayal. I thought this was like a power up, like this ring was gonna give him more power or something. Damn.
He ages to do the math on this.
This must be one mother of a dagger.
I got a feeling I know what it is, but I don't.
The backstabber's dagger.
Et
Why
tu,
can't
Brute?
I- Okay, no, I'm doing it right. Oh. Oh shit. This might not be great for him. You watch Gentleman hit the ground hard, as now he's looking really bad. As he's trying to get himself back up. What the hell was that for? And we are up to you, Elijah.
Oh look, my target is on the ground.
It's bad for you. That's a disadvantage.
Yep.
If it wasn't for flavor.
Yeah, but hey, you know, I'm still gonna shoot. Damn it. They make that square so small.
They make everything so small, it's frustrating.
Does a 17 hit him?
Yes, it does.
Epico. 2 planar warrior, 15 piercing.
Alright, hold on. I did accidentally skip his turn, but he can only really do so much at this point. He doesn't even have... Yeah, he wouldn't have enough to make that matter. I'll burn the spell slot just for the sake of whatever.
Counterspell.
Yeah, that... You might as well. Yeah, how do you put him down?
He's like prone, right? He just kind of fell over. Is he like belly down or is he on his side?
He's like trying... He's in push-up position right now, trying to get up, essentially.
Okay, would he be like straight on to me, like I can see his head, or would he be sideways to me?
His head would be... He would be sideways to you, I apologize.
Excellent. Elijah being ever so slightly spiteful for the fact that they are ruining several things attacking this get together, I'm gonna plant an arrow right in his voice box, windpipe. And basically the way these bolts are, I'm assuming I can kind of also hit the spinal cord and just put him out. Hit the off switch, as it were.
Yeah, he's thoroughly done for.
Nice. Reacquiring target. Is Lundy in the line of sight for me?
No, he's got way too much going on. You'd have to move.
Okay, can you move me?
How
I think
much
I have
movement do you
I think I have 35 feet.
Oops, sorry. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. How much feet?
35.
That's good enough. You...
we're gonna load up a. I haven't bonus action yet. Sure, why not? Bonus action Hunter's Mark on Lundy.
Nothing
I'm
that
gonna
can be
take
done
my
about that.
take my second shot with the infantryman at Lundy. Yikes. 14.
No. Swing and a miss, Captain.
That's all right. We'll get there in the end.
Omen.
Alright. And now I'm gonna start swinging at Lundy again. Two-handed. With my spade. This first swing is a 24 to hit.
That'll hit him.
Out of the box. There we go. 11 slashing.
Alright.
Next one is a... No, not the 24 to hit.
Alright.
For... Oh, better. 12 slashing. Bonus action, spending a key point to go patient defense.
Gotcha. Alright. See what he wants to do. He now knows he doesn't have an ally here. And he can see you bracing up. Which would kinda screw up your ability to attack him, wouldn't it? Either way. He just looks at you and goes, "Catch me if you can."
Reaction. Attack of opportunity.
Can you do that while patient defensing?
No,
Oh, shit. Oh,
you can't.
shit.
Hey, Flame.
Yes.
You know what class Mr. Lundy is?
I have a good feeling I do.
Well, I think you'll know what he can do next.
All I say is, you beautiful bastard. I know there's a reason I fell in love with you.
Does a 22 hit you? I'll take that silence as a yes.
I said yes. I said yes. He's. Wait, hold on. I have to cast a spell at him for him to do this, though, don't I?
No.
Oh, fuck! I forgot about that rule.
Yeah.
Hi,
That-
big boy.
That first one coming across your head is going to be 26 damage.
I'm sorry, how much?
26.
Hey.
Man, it hits like a freight train.
I made him fun. For all ages.
Congrats. I'm now in double digits.
That's good.
I'm gonna fucking murder this man. I'm gonna do it in the funnest way possible.
That'll be cool. Does a 19 hit you?
Yes.
That'll be 29 damage. As he brings this right across, he just basically just rams it straight into your sternum.
You do the Triple H WWE smack with it, only without putting your hand over the head.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm just gonna say this. If she dies, I'm just bringing Jormungandr back at this point. I don't want to make another character. I'm just gonna bring Jormungandr back. My spiel is, hey, so me and the wife were here on vacation. What the fuck happened?
We heard there were some interesting things going on. What the fuck?
Ooh, this'll be a
Why-
fun one. I've never got to use this one either. What is the save on it? Where is it? I can't find it, and it's making me upset.
I know which. I think I know what you're trying to do.
I know what it is. I should have known all along.
It was always this.
Oof,
It was me, Austin.
that's no
Come on.
bueno.
Do it. Kill me. Kill me
It's
if
not-
you can.
It's not for you.
No, you keep melee with me, motherfucker. Don't you run.
Is he going after me?
This is Jezza.
Oh.
Oh no, Jezza. Oh, did the music cut out on me? Crap. Gotta restart it. Nope. There you
I have
go.
You
I have an
watch.
idea, but I need him to not be any.
You watch a mist begin to form around Lundy as he starts to sputter and cough.
Oh.
He looks pretty sickly.
Oh, thank you, nephew. This makes this so much more fun.
It is now Lillian's turn. Oh, this'll be more than enough. And you watch her. Let's see, she's got the movement. You just watch her walk right up to Violet, who is slowly falling apart, looking more and more miserable as time passes. I hope you had a lot of fun. You won't have as much fun as me, though. As you watch her throw out her hand and you see those familiar blue missiles coming out of her hand. I'll do this 2 more times. As you watch Violet get hit so many times with so much force, she just starts turning to ashes at everybody's feet.
Return to ashes.
Dust and ash and ash.
Note to self: do not make the sweetie angry.
Don't piss off my wife.
Chaos.
Yes.
You just hear very clearly, don't ever claim that your mother has not done something. Don't ever claim that your mother's done nothing for you. As you gain 70 HP and she just turns and starts to walk off.
Oh. I was already back in triple digits, but sure, I'll take it. I'll take the overheal.
Hey, that's perfectly fine. She's doing what she told you she was going to do. You're starting to realize pretty quickly that she doesn't lie.
She's just got a very callous look of it.
That's their turn. Flame, it's your turn.
Okay, fuck this. I'm turning myself into an elephant.
Okay.
I am curb stomping Lundy. Can you make my either make my token like I can make my token a large size. I don't know, you have to, or make me an elephant token for all I care. But I've got my stat sheet right here.
Let me see if I can find the elephant. It'll take me no
It's
time.
time to go Lundy stomping.
Fuck Lundy, that hurt a lot. As much as I think you guys would all love Yorman back for a little bit just for his healing and his damage, I'm mad. I want Lundy dead. And I
honestly hope you kill him because I had an idea that would probably hurt me a lot to pull off.
Okay.
Crush his ass
Here he is. Go for it.
Do I get to make
flat.
I
Oh,
don't think I
God.
get to make any attacks this turn because I used my action to polymorph myself.
Oh, I suppose that's true.
But I don't know. I can't remember if I make saving throws as my polymorph creature when he attacks me or not. So
No, only
No?
if your health goes down.
okay. Oh, so I only go out if I. Okay.
Elijah, I'm gonna move you in range quick. 15, 30, 35. That makes the most amount of sense. All right, you're in range to hit Lundy.
Muchas gracias. Hunter's Mark is still active, so shot number 1. 27 to hit.
That's gonna hit him.
So that's going to be that and that. 1 on Planar Warrior, 13 piercing, and 3 on the Hunter's Mark
Very good.
on the first hit. Second shot. Hunter's Mark stacks per attack, right?
Yep, Hunter's
It's
Mark
just
is
a Planar
everything.
Warrior that doesn't. Gotcha,
Yep.
gotcha. Shot number 2. 24 to hit.
That'll hit him.
Excellent. That to that. It's 16 more piercing and 5 Hunter's Mark.
All right.
Offhanded comment, since I'm standing right in the vicinity of that area. What the hell is that?
Omen,
The elephant.
Yes.
you just got punked. It's your turn.
He's just gonna mutter under his breath. If you think this solves anything, if you think this solves all the years you left me behind, don't think for even a moment this solves even a day of it. He'll just walk over back behind Lundy and just go tap tap tap. Remember me, dumbass? Two-handed for 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
Remember, you got advantage with the
Yep.
elephant. Thing. Fuck him up, chaos.
25 to hit.
Same thing. Just slightly more.
Max damage
spectacular.
though. 13 slashing. Next swing. That was the 19 on the dot. 7.
I'm just going to assume that hits. I couldn't hear you so good. Chaos, are you still with us?
In case he tries to swing at me now that there's an elephant in his face.
If you hit him a second time, I don't know what the damage is.
Oh yeah, I hit him a second time. It was 11 slashing.
Okay. It might finally be over. You just hear him breathe out one more time. For the fun of it. Does a 24 hit you?
Even with disadvantage?
It would actually be straight.
Why is he getting
Oh,
Be patient, defense.
yeah.
Right, and then okay, I know what he did. You got the
Yeah, that'll hit.
That'll be 21 damage.
Oof. Ouch. Yes.
Does a 19 hit?
Meets it beats. Gotta be honest about that, I'm afraid.
That'll be another 25 damage. We've had a lot of fun together.
25. I won't call. I'd call this a dance, rather. A dance between life and death. Let's see who's last. Let's see who's the last one standing.
Boy, not one of these things is good for you guys. I gotta be careful. You know what? We'll see how this does. You're gonna watch Jezza throw out his hands real quick. So that is that number to hit. Shockingly misses, okay. That does nothing. We are up to Lillian.
damn it.
Brother, you rolled a nat 1.
I know. I want to. I don't. Every time I roll elephant, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, you picked the crappiest. The crappiest time to use those things.
I didn't think everybody was just fucking off.
We'll do that. How to do that. See if any of these hit. It's not looking likely, but we'll try. Oh, well, they should hit, theoretically, assuming that everybody's believing that anything is possible. You all need to just start believing real hard that anything's possible.
I believe in the power of friendship. With friendship, anything's possible.
1 hit. 2 hits.
I'm sorry.
Fuck's sakes, I dropped the dice all over the floor.
Opa.
I don't even know where the poor thing went. There it is. Anybody's?
To quote the darkness, I believe in a thing called love.
Oh, I rolled
Get
the
the
wrong.
fuck out of here, Shocker. You and your Kingdom Hearts bullshit.
Y'all don't remember what?
Wow. Flame. Wow.
First
Okay,
of all,
baby
no.
talking. That's the baby talking. Don't mind him, trucker. That's just the baby talking. Don't age yourself further than you have to.
You're watching.
First of all, that song has nothing to do with Kingdom Hearts.
That's literally something the dude who runs the darkness shit says.
No.
Shh.
No, it's not.
Oh, fuck. Odella,
Quiet
stop.
time. Flame, it's your turn as you watch 2 bolts of fire strike Lundy. He's not looking very well, and you have advantage on this attack.
Good. He's gonna get Odella, stop fudging biting me. I can roll my dice. Alright, you said advantage?
Yep.
19 or alright, 19. That is a 27 to hit.
That'll hit him.
Alright. Roll your D10. Let's roll. Yes, Dad's rolling his dice. No, you can't play with my dice. They're my toys. Okay, well, thanks to Odell, that's a 25.
25 what?
25 points of stomping or bludgeoning damage. She's gonna bash him in.
Okay,
Bash.
how do you kill him?
Tom and Jerry accordion, leg on top of the head, just smash. Just crush him.
She's gonna crush that dude like that one Oliphant in Return of the King, and just stomps on that one poor Rohan guy.
You all may switch the music back over. As you see the three people that spent so much time tormenting you lying dead.
So who are these people again?
Well, they were the criminals we were here to watch hang, but
Apparently, they decided to get ahead of the game.
How the fuck did they get out?
that is an excellent question.
I can explain that. As Omen then proceeds to explain the time where he and his mother wound up encountering each other, and explained how and goes into detail how she told him how she was going to let them out, bust into the banquet at some point, and then turn her back on the group and leave, and in exchange for her safety and amnesty for her doing this.
Okay, why didn't you tell us that before we went to the banquet?
To
Yeah.
deceive the enemy, you must first deceive your friends, and I was sworn to secrecy to do so.
Okay, so I'm blaming you for this. Got it.
Go right ahead. It's not the first. It won't be the first or the last time I've had it blame laid squared on my shoulders. Well, this time I'm willing to take it.
We need to go get to the king. We need to go fast, Jezza says as he's starting to approach everybody.
All right. Will took him off somewhere.
Good.
Lillian, does your dad have like a panic room or something?
He's probably in the throne room.
Oh, you know this place better than we do.
You're right. Follow me.
Also, Omen, we're having words about this later.
I have nothing to hide. As far as I care, she and I have the only connection we share is that she gave birth to me. I have no loyalty to her other than what she's given to me.
Apparently, you had enough to not tell us about her freeing these people.
And considering that those people were still under the sway of my father, who, as you have personally seen, fight, is not exactly one you would call a pushover. And he has essentially holds her life in his hand.
Yes, I'm sure the families of those 3 dead people back there care oh so much about that. But we need to go check on the king.
See what time we got here.
Say I need to wrap up soon.
That's kind of an awkward time because we should go for another 30 minutes, but what I have planned next is a little too long, so you guys begin kind of doing that fast walk. The guards are getting the hell out of your way. Most of them have heard or have seen what you were doing, so they are not getting involved.
Oh no.
You guys get moving as fast as you can until you hit the doors of the throne room. And as you're about to open the door, that will be where we'll leave tonight's session.
I think I know who Will is.
No! He better not.
Yep, I
I
figured as
think
much.
I think I know who Will is.
God damn. I should not be surprised, but I was hoping for once Mare just made a genuinely just nice for the sake of nice character. I was hoping I'd
shit.
finally got to him.
That shit just clicked in my brain, and I oh shit, oh no, oh no.
Damn it. I know.
That's the session, fellas. How was that fight?
Pretty good. I'm
I'm not-
wishing I hadn't have chickened out when we met the king, though,
Yeah.
because I was gonna do something.
Yeah.
But you pussied out.
I don't think it would have actually done anything, but I have protection from good and evil as a spell.
Oh my god, that would have worked!
Wah wah.
Chaos. How'd you like your dance, bud?
Awkward, stilted, and overall, due to low rolls,
Dude,
Omen is left more confused about romance than ever.
I was hoping you would get I was hoping you get some tall Goliath girl that'd be like just she'd be leading you around. But
Congrats, Flame. Your character just single-handedly confused Omen more about romance than ever.
hey, I stick with what I did. But you know what I'm really excited about? You know what I really, 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 really wanted to do that I didn't get to do? Can I help
What?
you, Adela? I wanted to keep fighting your mom, I wanted to keep fighting your character's mom because I was having fun just magic dueling her.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but I'd already given Chaos a nice Goliath lady, and he left her behind.
He did. It was so bad of him.
Well,
Hey, okay, she literally stomped in, did her thing, and stomped right on by. How the hell was Owen supposed to stop that?
hey lady, you work at a whorehouse. I got some money.
Hey ma'am, you look real pretty. You wanna can we talk some more? Della, I love you, but I'm trying to talk here.
Flashback to one of my more clever moments. Is that why the orc lady was so angry with you?
Damn.
Except this time it would have been a Goliath woman.
Well,
Yeah.
there is no need for any of that.
And to be fair, guys, every time I figured I would have been able to do something like this, I've been like so. Whenever I like considered ideas like romance ideas for Omen earlier on, I always got like sidetracked with school, and I just never thought about it afterwards.
Yeah, it was kind of an afterthought. Like I've created a bunch of people for everybody to possibly have options with, and I don't give you any help. I'm not gonna help you. If you take it, you take it. You don't, you don't. It's up to you, the player. Everything else is just gravy to me, because I still get my plot points out at the end of the day.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Well,
You all haven't even gotten close to the fun plot parts.
I hate to dash, but I gotta drop and get going, guys.
Okay.
All right, take care. My only title suggestion: Ballroom Battle.
Ballroom Blitz.
Yeah, I was gonna say you had the
That's
right one
copyrighted,
right in
isn't
front
it?
of you.
That's copyright. That's copyright.
Ballroom. That's copyrighted.
There we go. So it's like half of our titles.
Ballroom Blast.
And then Ballroom Blitz. That's my title.
Uh,
I gotta go. Take care, guys. Great session.
Anyway, we need a topic.
story ideas for future characters. Cause what are we gonna do after this?
Blame wants to run his thing. I gotta put up a vote for the final time to see what you guys want to do for the next time I run this world, because I like this world. I want to run it again. It's just going to be more contained, so you guys can actually unlock what's happening in each region instead of just being a visitor.
Yeah.
Like I said, this whole campaign, while having an actual point and being for funsies, this is mostly just me giving you an extended cut trailer of the world. That's why you haven't gotten a whole lot. Plus, the lore I've made purposefully hard to navigate.
Yeah. That's why when I really settle into wanting to go into this world again, I'm definitely going to enjoy playing as my Centaur Rune Knight. If we can still, if we're still green on a lot of ideas for him.
Well, for the most part, like I told you, I mean, your biggest concern was, does he fit in an X location, and the answer is there's not
No,
a
I mean,
location that he doesn't fit, really.
Will his end goal still be attainable?
I don't even think you gave me an end goal for that guy yet.
Thought it did.
That was for Kathos.
Right.
I have a couple of ideas.
But anyway, let's wrap this thing up.
Yeah. Title suggestion.
Let's do the same thing we did a couple weeks ago where we were making fun of Mark. Let's just say a round of congratulations and give a title suggestion. That feels good.
Hip hip hurrah! Hip hip hurrah!
I'm not telling you how to congratulate him. Go for it, Chaos.
Congrats on fatherhood, Mark, and may your days be long and sleepless. As for title suggestion, I know it's a little cheesy, but Ballroom Blast. Actually, no. Awkward Dance.
All right, Trucker.
That's better.
As soon as you said awkward dance, I was like, the dance, because that was really the funniest part of the whole thing to me. But I mean, Ballroom Blitz is just so good.
But it's copyright though.
Yeah, but I've had like umpteenth song titles as titles.
So
none of us actually started singing the song, humming it, whistling it. Like those two words next to each other are not really, quote unquote copyrighted. It's the song itself.
How about
I don't know how it all works, but I don't know. It's just Ballroom Blitz is so appropriate.
I don't know. I have one that's a little more subtle. That's just as appropriate. But you haven't congratulated Mark yet. You're a bad friend. Congratulate Mark.
I'm about to though, man. Hip hip hurrah! And once I get to the house, I'm gonna pour out a celebratory drink in honor of, I can't say the name because I don't think he wants that out there yet. But
well, you said it. But also, yeah.
In honor of the new addition to Mark's family, I shall pour out a beverage.
as for me, first off, I just want to say big ups to Mark. Absolutely incredible job. And his wife for putting in all the work. Mark got to do the easy part. His wife had to do the hard part, so, big ups to her as well. As for my title suggestion, Home Sweet Home.
That is pretty good. That
Because you brought
That
Lillian
is-
back home and you
is
guys
pretty
are
good.
quickly finding a brand new home here.
At least until you let the spoiler, and the spoiler. See how I just censored myself?
Well, what do you all
Anyway.
think of that title suggestion?
With the
Is that good
satellite
enough?
signaling back.
Oh, great. Of course, my connection cut out just as you were saying stuff.
Well, no,
So I didn't hear any of that.
That's fine.
I hate Xfinity sometimes.
all
Give me
I-
Fios.
all I said was, how was that for a title suggestion? Are we happy with that one?
Oh, I like it. It's very subtle. It has multiple meanings, which is something we kind of try to do a couple of times.
But we wind up failing at more often than not.
Well, that's just because we don't have a large enough audience, but, like,
Yeah,
comment,
If-
subscribe, share.
I mean, if we had like a live gaming channel where we at least had one of us with a face cam,
Yeah,
we
it's
could probably.
so mainstream.
Well, excuse me. I
What?
don't have.
I think the only two of us that have our faces out there more than once is me and Flame.
You have to do some digging to find me. I told the people, you get us to 500 subscribers, I'll film a big face reveal trailer that's going to make Trucker cringe, because I have all the props.
It'll be glorious.
Also want to do some lifestyle documentaries at some point where I just talk about some random thing, do it like Anthony Bourdain style. I think that would be a lot of fun, but these people, they have not shared, liked, comment, or subscribed enough. I can't do it.
Minus the conclusion.
Oh yeah, the conclusion
Hopefully.
is going to be. I'm just gonna hit it with the moist critical conclusion where there's no real conclusion. Just dump a bunch of things in your lap and go, all right, bye.
It just randomly ends.
Yeah, it's just gonna end. Well, on that tiring note, adios, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Farewell. Farewell.